I am back. Right. So, are you still there? Because it doesn't show. Oh, is it recording? Damn it. Am I still here? Am I live? Am I live, y'all? I can't see. Where's my chat? Okay. All right. There we go. We are back. So, what is your question? Well, first of all, hi. How are you? Welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. How are you today or tonight? Where are you from? Sorry about that. It was a mosquito. Can you hear me? Oh, you're from LA. Okay. That's what's up. I am from Philly. Shout out to LA. Do you have a question per se? Or did you just want like a general reading? Because I have a lot of cards here. So the cards that I use, I may not use for you. Because, where is it? Where is it? Right here, I have a deck of decks. If you don't know what that means, it means that I have, well, some of these are tarot decks, right? Some of them are oracle decks. And I end up making a list of all the decks that I have. So I'll shuffle from these and then I'll pull from them. That would usually be the cards that I would use for your reading, if that's what you would like. But what I have at my disposal right now, I have the Madhouse Tarot. I have the Philly Tarot. I have the Vlad Dracula Tarot. And then I have the Dreams of Gaia. And then Lenormand. They're like clarifiers or something like that. They're a little bit more detailed. And then also have, these are oracles. So if you want me to do my deck of decks, just let me know. Or what I've just showed you with the decks that I already have. All right. Oh, wait. Okay, that's over there. That's over here. All right, put these, because this is a lot, y'all. Wow, that is a lot. This is a deck that are the detailed ones. The detailed ones. All right, so he said, put my cards away. Got you. Got you. It's a lot going on with these cards anyway. He said the detailed ones. Well, I mean, they're all detailed. These were just, because I have so many decks, I put them all on a card. So I can do that for you, because you said detailed, so I know what you meant about that. I'll leave the other cards that I have, but I'm gonna see. But if you have a question in mind, feel free to put it in the chat. Oh wait, that's not even for that. Oh, wow. That's not for that. There we go. And if you don't have a question, then that's fine too. Then I'll just go by the energy and then go with what may need to be said. You know what? I'm gonna just use the decks that I already have up here so I don't waste too much time trying to find other decks. But I do want to see, well, curiosity though, what deck was going to pop up. Because I do have the chest right behind me. So what would be the deck to use? Ah, the Brotherhood of Light. I don't really have any questions, but I have something coming up in a couple of months that I'm kind of nervous about. Got you. That you're nervous about. It's nothing to be nervous about. Are you moving? Or is there an engagement happening? Five. Oh, why did I use this deck? I'm still learning this deck. But no, shouldn't question it. Where's the book? Because this looks like a union. Like people making an agreement to something. A contract maybe. Could be, oh, this is fire, right? So could it be like a passion project? When I say passion project, it's like not a typical job, but but something that you love to do. Like could it be you getting a new job on something that you love creatively? Or an interview maybe? Oh, but let me look at the book though, because that is fire. 5 of fire. I want to say. Or that's 4. I'm bad at numbers, y'all. Or Roman numeral numbers. Where's the fire? All right. No, that's not 4. Oh, that's 6. 6 of fire. Which would be 6, usually be 6 of wands. If we're talking about fire, which would be a forward victory in something. But in this deck, it says healing, meditation, negotiations. I was talking about a business or something about that. Arbitration, truce, boundaries, support, diplomacy. Resolution is needed. Communication and diplomacy required. Be willing to make concessions. Let go of bias. Be open-minded. 2 sides of every disagreement. Know the facts. Understand your rights. Don't be stubborn. And then this at the top of or at the bottom of the deck is 5, but because this is like a new age tarot deck, so this is a little bit more different than your standard. So this is a major arcana though. The major arcana for 5 would be a Hierophant. However, this looks like the Emperor. Oh, there we go. The Father. So it says Father. Oh, so you might be becoming a parent potentially, or you could be getting married. Oh, see, It's one of the two. But it says fatherhood, leadership, authority, protection, responsibility, guidance, support, compassion, control. The center of power within the family unit, a time for decisive action, a source of strength, not fear. What did your father teach you? Step up and take action. Guide, instruct, and inspire confidence. Be interested and supportive, not critical. The buck stops with you. Fulfill your obligations. Allow others their autonomy. Share all tasks and responsibilities. Step out of the Stone Age. Ooh. So it could be about uh yeah, something about if this is about a contract and this is about authority, taking action, or certain areas it says what protection, but fatherhood, leadership. There we go, leadership, taking authority and protection, responsibility. There's nothing to be nervous about. Whatever is this decision that you're about to that's happening or that's coming up. But is it you becoming a parent, or is it you getting married? I can pull more cards, you know. 10. See, this is about like Titanium is playing right now by David Guetta and Sia. But this kind of gives me like an awakening. It's like a brand new beginning of something, but it's standing in your power with it though. Um, what level is that? What level is it? Wisdom. Here we go. Knowledge, understanding, awareness, self knowledge, illumination, introspection, withdrawal, insight, common sense. You are here to become wise. Knowledge does not make you wise. Wisdom is learning from one's mistake. Apply knowledge, logic, and common sense. Learn from more than just books. Seek out your elders. Time to break a cycle. Wisdom is understanding. Wisdom is loving the whole. Yeah, wisdom is loving the whole. Know and love your shadow. You have unlimited potential. The road leads to many destinations. Are you still there? Love heard it? Because what I'm getting is just like, yeah, you could be. Is this you becoming a parent? And you're nervous about becoming a parent? There's an egg there. Ace of Wands or Ace of Fire. It's a lot of fire here. It's a lot of passion. It's something that you're excited for at the same time. What's at the bottom? 4 of Earth, I believe. So we have the 6, we have the 10. Oh, that's all. Oh, wait, I read that wrong. I thought that was a major arcana. That was wisdom? Oh yeah, that was wisdom, but that's still fire. That's 10 of fire. My apologies. So that still could have been necessary though. If not for you, then somebody that you're connecting with. But 10 of fire, doing, self-mastery, mastery, evolution, enlightenment, light work, light being, discipline. Yeah, I'm still here. It's all about my relationship. But I mean, even though I read the wrong description, it's still kind of like, it's still connecting though. Mastery of both craft and self. So there's the fire here. There's something passionate. I said something about a passion project. Four of Earth reminds me. This literally reminds me of the Four of Pentacles, which is holding on or holding on too tightly to something. But this one is trying to maintain something, right? But if you can really see, he's kind of got like a bruise there on his arm. He's like bloody a little bit, and then his hand, as you can see at the top, has got blood on it too. So I don't know if you trying to hold something up, you trying to keep up a facade, it's hurting you a little bit. Maybe you need to let down those walls and be yourself. But it says, mastery of both craft and self. Take command of yourself and life. Take responsibilities for your actions. Don't be a slave of your outside forces. Order, structure, and simplicity. Be disciplined and dedicated. Stop making excuses. Act. You can do anything you set your mind to and act upon. Oh, wow. I Want to Sex You Up by Color Me Bad is playing. So you could be wanting to do that to somebody. Or maybe you want to make a baby, or maybe this is implying that maybe it's time for you to take some responsibilities, right? Oh, but you said something is coming up, so maybe you're about to find out that you might be a dad or a mom. You said it was in regards to your relationships. Did I read the Ace of Fire? New beginnings, initiative, action, conception. Oh, there we go. Invention, creation, creativity, procrastination, new beginnings and opportunities. Actively pursue your goals. Take advantage of what's being offered. Move beyond research and planning. Weave your future into being. Take something old and make it better. Break with tradition and offer something new. Uncertainty inspires procrastination. This is the Six of Air, which is like the Six of Swords. But, of course, this is going to have a whole different meaning because the Six of Swords is moving on the calmer waters. This is looking like duality, balance, the yin and the yang. But it's like that scepter that she has reminds me of like healing. Well, there's that light too, and the heart as well. So balancing the light and the dark. It's like because we're all not perfect, so we all got like things that we like to do, especially if you're going to be becoming a parent, right? So it's more so balancing out like the things that you love to do versus what are your actual responsibilities. But it's like learning to love to do those responsibilities as well, so they don't feel like a chore. Two other cards want to fall out. So we have, oh wow. So I'm gonna put these sideways because I don't know if they both want to come out reverse or not. But, and at the bottom of the deck we have, what's that, 10, 12 of Earth. Still, I have to read you these because this is all new to me as well. So that's the Six of Air. And like I said before, Six of Swords is about moving on the calm waters. But it's like from a mindset though, of moving forward or moving on. Where is the air? Air. There we go. Six of Air. Solutions, comparisons, compromise, open-mindedness, mindfulness, illumination, epiphany, personal power, a time of research and investigation, Look at and compare a range of options. Weigh the pros and cons. Be willing to compromise. Don't let rigidity hamper possible success. A moment of epiphany. Step into your personal power. Do not discredit what others offer. So this also could be, if this is not you starting a family, right? And you just being in a relationship, it's about setting boundaries, right? Within that relationship, letting that person know about the things that you want to get yourself involved with, especially if it's like career changing, you know. There's a lot of fire here, so you're definitely, you have a desire for something. You're passionate about something. And I think that's important to communicate that to whoever that you're in a relationship with. But because the egg is here, the egg talks about a baby, but it also could be a new creative project as well. It's new life. It's something new, right? New beginnings of something. Even if it's not a baby, even if it's not a passion project, it could be just something, a new beginning, right? Being married or moving. It's something there. But you have to communicate that, or especially weigh the pros and cons about this new whatever it is that's about to come up for you. You're nervous about it, so write down whatever it is that you're nervous about. If you can put it down on a piece of paper and you can look at it, you got it out your mind, and now it's in the reality. So now you be able to maneuver better, or at least think about other things to the situation. And then we have here is what is that, 10, 14, 17, 18. That's not the journey. That is the thought. Okay. The thought that counts. That was two mass there, but there's somebody's looking into something, right? Remember, this is all about self mastery, self craft, yourself and your mastery. You're crafting yourself and your mastery, and this is somebody right there looking into that, or at least looking into something. It's magical in that, whatever it is. But it says thought. Wait, now I gotta make sure I'm looking at the numbers right. XVIII. Yep, that's thought. It says thought, reality, power, attention, focus, attraction, positivity, negativity, universal law. Thoughts create reality. Thought is the foundation of consciousness. Don't rush your thinking. Be certain. Thought is energy. Energy flows where attention goes. Be mindful of the universal laws. An accord between conscious and unconscious mind. Be realistic instead of optimistic or pessimistic. Good and bad go hand in hand. Change your mind, change your life. Don't overthink or speculate. Question the critical. Exactly. Be more realistic about the decision that you're making. I know if we're looking at it like this, right? Now, these are rhetorical questions. Just, you don't have to answer to me because I know I'm speaking a lot and it's a lot to take in if you're still there. But if this is the situation of you having the baby, this is, again, hypothetical or rhetorical question. You don't have to really answer to me, but just keep this in mind, because I would like these to be self-help things. This is not like an actual, I can't give you answers to anything, but I would like to be like a counselor to whatever issues that could be potentially going on in your life, right? So if this is a baby that you have coming along the way, hopefully that you are excited for it, because, that's how we would traditionally feel for having a baby. But if you, right, know that you aren't really well equipped to be there for that said child, then communicate to your significant other about that. And it's not even like, you know, trying to change their mind about the decision, but it's just being upfront with your partner about what is weighing on your mind. Because if you are the man or the woman, well, if you are the woman, you can never change a woman's mind, right? Especially if she's the one that's carrying the baby. You can never change your mind about it. But, or however, you can definitely express to her where your mindset is at. So therefore, she would know if she wants to continue having the baby with you, or to have the baby somewhere else where it's safe for her and her mental, to get it together so the baby can come out healthy. you know and if it's not that, right, and if it's just like you are excited to get married, right, of course communicate to them, or you be excited about getting married, and then you might not be, then of course communicate with them before you end up wasting your time buying the dress or the suits and the registry, for all the gifts and stuff. That's the same thing for the baby shower as well. You got to make sure you communicate to whoever it is before you make that big jump. And that's really what it is. And then be realistic. Does this person that you're with supports whatever your dreams and goals are? And also, you have to be wanting to and willing to support them in whatever dreams and passions that they are into as well. And then this one is the 13 of fire. Oh, that's the Queen of Fire. Warm, vibrant, sexual, sensual, independent, primal, expansive, energetic. Be optimistic and enthusiastic. Engage and stimulate all senses. Give your full attention. Be focused and confident. Take pleasure in life. Don't second guess yourself. Hold your head up high. Avoid petty behavior. Yeah. So do it with confidence, if anything. You know? This is the Queen of Fire, right? So, they doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter about gender for me, because again, it's all about the approach. And that's why the Queen of Fire is here. It's the feminine approach, I guess, on this action. Not saying that you are a woman, not assuming that, I'm not even trying to assume your gender. That's why I'm doing the best that I can to just call you by love heard it, right? But it's about taking a softer approach to this action though. It's still wanting you to take action, a passionate action at that, because it's still fire there. But it's like not to be too harsh with it. And then you got the egg there too, so it's you got to be delicate with it. Whatever this decision is, or whatever is coming up. But again, it's about thought, deep thought too, about yourself, going within. Oh, I put that there. That is 12 of Earth. I'm gonna read that. That's the bottom of the deck, and then I'm gonna use one last deck. 12 of Earth. That is the sensual of Earth, or the sensual of Earth. I don't know how to pronounce that, But that's at the bottom of this deck right here. It's this individual right there. But it says keywords: servant, administrator, mediator, justice, law, organized, trustworthy, loyal. Key phrase: service to a higher purpose, loyalty to authority, speak for others. Is your power real or borrowed? Follow the rules or directions given. Use personal power wisely. Question everything. Blind loyalty makes one blind. So could it be court? There's like, well, it says justice here. I wouldn't have put it past court. So like a baby or marriage. Now we have judge here, so there's something going on. I don't know if it's good or bad, but you know, that's none of my business unless you want, you want it to be my business if you want to go further into questions. But for what I'm getting here, it just seems like you got to be confident about whatever it is that you're nervous about. I understand who you are, weigh out the pros and cons of the situation, and then you assert yourself to the situation. Hermit is about going within. But it says Vlad in prison in Visegrad. I can't pronounce things, I'm sorry. But we have Eight of Cups, walking away from something. But it says Saxon traitors boiled alive. Eight of Swords, oh wow. That's well, it says Vlad led to Hungarian captivity. Eight of Swords is about being trapped, but Swords is about the communication. But this specifically is all about being trapped in your mind about something. But you have the World here. Vlad Dracula anointed as Voivode. So is it like a promotion that you're getting or something? I have Lock You Down by Maya. Are you about to go to jail? Let me find out. I'm not laughing, but it's like, or you think you're going to jail and you're not. That's probably what it is. But you said something about a relationship. Well, I mean, that's never stopped nobody from going to court because of relationship problems. Weighing the pros and cons, right? About walking away from something. I don't know, somebody betrayed you. You got Two of Swords here. Or not Two of Swords, but Six of Fire. But there's two guys with swords here. That's why I said Two of Swords. But this looks like a union or some sorts. You see there's like a guy here with a chalice. He looks like a spiritual leader of the two. And you know, with swords come together, that's like some type of anointing, right? Some type of, I decree somebody something, right? Like a promotion. Thinking About You by, what is his name? Frank Ocean is playing. And from the Channel Orange album, it's a lot of fire here. It's a lot of orange here. Are you thinking about jumping the broom? Eight of Swords. You've been trapped in your mind about something. Are you not being yourself to somebody? And you've been thinking about that a lot? Because you got the world here. Somebody's your world. I don't know, and you can't really see it, but the eye is peeking over on the side. Queen of Swords. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. All right, you go from the 8 to the 9. Just like that. Road celebrating Vlad's victories. But the Nine of Cups is about holding back emotions, right? Or content with their emotions. Because usually the Nine of Cups is a guy sitting in a chair by himself with 9 cups behind him. He's got a smirk on his face like he good. He's Gucci where he at. Ain't nothing wrong with him. But that's a facade though. 6 of coins. Equal give and take. There's a balance that needs to be had. Wealthy Saxon merchant of Transylvania. That's it. It just says 6 of coins. But the 6 of coins is about an equal give and take. 4 of wands is about a union. It's about an equal give and take into a relationship. Have you been fair in your relationship, sir or ma'am? King of Wands. I don't know. Somebody's been a player. King of Wands. Somebody's been a player. Or somebody don't want to be a player no more. Hopefully, right? They've been contemplating. They've been going within. Well, but see, there's a 4 of Wands. Yeah, buddy. I don't know, buddy. Bro or sis, somebody a player? Now I gotta get out the Madhouse Tarot. 2 of Swords, needing to make a decision. Oh, not the Magician trying to pop out. Two of Swords, manifestations, decisions, but this also could be with that King of Wands manipulating, right? Decisions. Ace of Cups, someone's drowning now in their emotions. Queen of Coins. The song playing right now was man enough. He wasn't man enough. Hangman. Ace of Cups again. Hangman is about looking at it from a different perspective, but this one got their head up against the wall. About the decision. This 9 of Cups, this 8 of Cups was walking away, but I'm like, where did the other card go? It's the weighing of the pros and cons of a situation. You've been banging your head against the wall about the decision. And it's just saying, take action now at this point. Because if Ace of Cups, drowning in your emotions, judgment fell out, but it want to come in reverse. Somebody's not making a judgment call. But I don't know. Is something haunting you? Have your decisions been haunting you? Knight of Cups. What do you have to hide? Express yourself. Seven of Wands, but it came up in reverse. The cards want to come up in reverse, but Seven of Wands is about defending themselves. You see this person is in a fetal position, but if it's in reverse, it's like you got to stand up for yourself, or you've been standing up for yourself. King of Wands, right? Taking an action, or it's telling you to take action now. Stand up for yourself. Knight of Swords. It's about being quick. It's a flighty energy. He kind of reminds me of the Penguin. And I have my Batman cards. Well, my Batman cards. I didn't say that. I have Batman written in one of my deck. But it's funny how this looks like the Penguin though. And you see, he's needing to cut something. Or with his words, he's quick with cutting things out. Temperance, that wants to come up sideways. Apologies, balancing something out. But also too, this could be, because you see that Magician popped out, and I was talking about manipulating, but this looks like alchemy. Temperance, the balancing of the jugs, the back and forth of it all. Two of Coins, juggling. Hey, Six of Wands, moving forward. Nine of Cups. So here's a better description of the Nine of Cups I was telling you about. But there's the guy sitting in a chair, right? Is this you? But you want to move forward. What's happening next week? Don't get cold feet. Do not get cold feet. If this is a marriage, but if you don't want to be with that person, because wow, right? We got hey y'all, right? If you do not want to be with this person, don't force nothing that your heart isn't in. I will say that. Because just because the cards are saying to take action on something, but there's a passion here. You got a passion for something. And it's really telling you to take passion, taking that passionate action on the, like, whatever you deem as the world. Whatever is your all to be all, your happiness. It's telling you to get out of this position and take action. That's why the King of Wands is there. I may have insinuated to you was being a player, but this is also a Wands. King of Wands, King and Queen of Wands are very confident individuals. The Magician, right, and the King and Queen of Wands, they're all fire. They're all manifestors. The Magician is the main manifester. He's the one that can really do it with no hesitations, no problems. Like, he is the Magician, right? King of Wands is definitely somebody who is second in command of the Magician. So he can still manifest some shit even if he's not the Magician. He can definitely do it better than the King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, and King of Cups, or any of the other elements, for real. But because they work with fire though. With the Magician, right? That Magician can take any element, no matter what it is, and can manifest anything out of it. So he can turn water into wine. He can turn fucking weed. He can turn weed into fucking pentacles. Like, that's a magician, you know? Fucking magician, right? You see that? The strings, the wirings, it's like he can like rewrite his own DNA. He can change his own life. For real. He's his own manifester. He created himself. Is literally what I'm getting from this. Oh, wow. Death and the Magician, right? He created himself. Death is all about endings and beginnings, but that also means your ego, right? Killing that ego of yours and manifesting something different, creating a new person. Out with the old and in with the new. Are you still there? And if that's not the case, right? And if you're not the player, right? But if the King of Wands is still a player, so if it's not you, then it's somebody you're dealing with that could be a player as well. Just think about that as well. But we have the Hermit there going within, and here we go with the Queen of Wands. I mean, they're both out here now, so they could be a fit for each other. Because when they're by themselves, they usually are players. That's why I insinuated that. Three of Wands, waiting, Seven of Cups, options, Nine of Cups. There's that emotions. Two of Swords, making a decision. Queen of Cups. If it's a marriage, right? If you really are dead set serious on marrying somebody, then you go and ask for that person's hand in marriage. Well, if it's next week, well then that could be like the big announcements, and you want to like show that off to people. But then if you're pregnant though, then like you would already, well, you don't need to be married to have a baby. Also too, don't force that. If you did get somebody pregnant and you're not ready for marriage, be single and just have a baby out of wedlock. I know that sounds crazy and like, oh my God, we're having a baby out of wedlock because of traditions and shit, but who gives a fuck about anybody's, what they got to say about y'all relationship? Y'all gonna take care of this baby by yourself. Ain't nobody really gonna be taking care of that baby, because when y'all try to ask for a babysitter, ain't nobody gonna be trying to be around for that little motherfucker to be taken care of. So, no. Y'all probably will be better off just being the way that y'all are. Don't force that marriage just because of the sake of a baby. I feel like that's what's going to really bring y'all apart, for real, right? Because I feel like if y'all really truly love each other, you don't need a ring. You really don't. Really don't. That love, that bond that you have with each other shouldn't break nothing. Well, right? So then, but again, there should be no rush to get married, because you have that bond between each other. That marriage thing, that's just to announce that to the world, to be flagrant with it. But like, nobody really gives a shit, honestly. I mean, not to like disrespect or downplay your relationship, but when it really works out for people, nobody really gives a shit. They want to see that fake stuff that they see on TV all the time, because it's a bunch of drama and stuff like that. But when you find somebody that matches your style, you keep them, and you live a very unorthodox and unconventional lifestyle, regardless of traditions, regardless of backgrounds, right? Regardless of where they came from. You see what Prince Harry sacrificed to be with the woman that he loved? He don't give a fuck about none of that bloodline, royalty, bullshit. He said, fuck all that. I wasn't even going to be king anyway. So I'm going to have my own family over here and create my own life, my own world, right? My own kingdom. And funny, because King Harry, Prince Harry, he's a redhead. So it's a fire. Could you be a redhead? And they still had a baby together. Like, you see what his family put her through because of that baby, right? I mean, they still end up getting married or something like that, and stuff like that too. So I'm not saying like do not ever get married, but don't rush into the marriage though. Is what I'm really getting at. And don't do it because other people are forcing you to do it because of this baby, if there is one, right? You know? Five of Swords. I mean, Five of Cups. Does this person got your heart? Whoever this person matches your style? Regardless of what people say? The heart is on the table. But I got What a Fool Believes by the Doobie Brothers. And I have the Knight of Coins at the bottom of the deck. So this is about making a slow offer to something, or it's movement, but it's a slow movement. Somebody's slowly trying to test the waters. That's a Shark Tank behind them. But it's an investment at that too. He's very strategic about this decision. Are you trying to ask somebody? Well, you said it's about my relationship, so you already are in a relationship. Did this person hurt your heart or hurt you in the past? Did y'all split and now you trying to get back with them? Oh, maybe y'all about to reunite next week. Oh, in a couple months, right? I have something coming up in a couple months that I'm coming. Oh, okay. So that's I would say in a couple months. Yeah, that definitely sounds like a pregnancy or your actual wedding day. The Sun, Five of Coins. Five of Coins is about being left out in the cold, but in this situation, I don't know. Somebody you've been working with is giving you a headache on about something, about it making a decision. You have the Sun there, so there's like some notes, letters, documents, or something. Ten of Wands. So somebody's been trying to get you to make a decision, but it's like, it's very burdensome to you. And that's why you got your head up against the wall now. Whatever it is, they're not in your relationship. They can't force you for nothing. Then they could be looking out for you, right? They may think that they may think that they have your best interests at heart, but they never really do. They're only looking at them being in your relationship. That's what that is. And if you really analyze whoever this person is giving you their advice, right? Who's been constantly giving you advice that has you running around in circles, right? You see there's a demon there that has you running around in circles. Eight of Wands. And because they got you running around in circles, it's gotten you also missing opportunities to take leaps of faith. Trusting your intuition instead of other people. King of Coins. King of Coins is somebody that is very stable. They're stable, they're hardworking, they earned everything that they got, regardless of what it is or not. Six of Wands. Moving forward. Five of Coins. Six of Wands and Five of Coins. It's two people here. Is it two people in your ear? Or is it somebody that you're trying to work with? I don't know. It's like, oh wow. It's like a five of wands or five of coins and then a five of wands. But no, this was there first. It was the six of wands and then the five of coins. And then now we have the nine of wands. Somebody has been... It's like a... Well, when I look at this, I get like a truce. Nine of Wands is about being a wounded warrior, but I mean, this looks like a truce, but this also is like somebody coming in trying to make you feel better. You see, they got the stick, and it's like a little puppet there, like they're trying to be funny with it, you know, cheer you up. Whatever this is, you know. Five of coins is about being left out in the cold, but it also could mean like a lack mentality. You see, they got plates here that are empty. One person is like mad as shit, and the other one is just like fucking annoyed. Like, you don't get the fuck out of my face. But it's apparently whoever this it's leading them to, or it's like in the same direction. So you come from the five of coins to the six of wands. That's a victory. Moving forward to a king of pentacles. It's also a boss as well, or someone who's stable, who got it together, who can handle anything that you throw their way, because they, you know, the pentacles, they've earned it. Anything they got, they've worked for, they've earned it. So it's just like they were out in the cold and then became the king. Four of Wands, there's that union, but somebody's celebrating by themselves. Did a birthday pass? Anyway, I also have the Seven of Cups here. I don't know any other. I'll just keep pulling cards and I don't know. Accountability and life partner. Four of Wands is a union, but it seems like, I don't know. Do you feel alone in the relationship? Does somebody feel alone? Because why is this? Did you celebrate your birthday by yourself? Or did somebody celebrate a birthday by themselves? Was you trying to celebrate a birthday with somebody else? Getting to know each other. Enjoy discovering new commonalities, goals, and dreams as you get to learn more about each other. Security. What is yours will always be yours. Love is secured by the divine. That was at the bottom of the deck. And now we have Sweet Song at the bottom of the deck. And it says, soulmates often use music and songs as a telepathic aid in order to share spiritual messages and emotions with each other. I mean, I do have songs playing. I do have music playing right now. Along the Coast by Azalea Banks. That could be a song that you want to communicate to somebody with. But we also have Breakup. Time apart is on the horizon. This may be short-term or long-term. Laughter. The laughter shared between soulmates warms the spirit in a way no coat ever could ever. Higher self. No matter how dark or muddy your path may be, trust the guidance of your higher self. Right? Go within. Ooh. My foot. Because I sat with my legs crossed in the pressure. But going within. Hermit. About this. What is this? Because something is telling you to take action. Literally getting out of that fetal position and taking action on something. I don't know if you are a man, right? This is definitely screaming at you to take action, regardless, right? And if you're not a man and you are a woman, right? But it's still suggesting you take action. It's just going both, regardless of your gender. You got to go within and figuring out who you are as an individual. And I think that's the most important part of this, whoever you are. It's knowing who you are. Once you figure out who you are, the decision or whatever is about to come up for you, you're gonna know how to handle it with ease at that. It ain't gonna be an issue for you. You ain't gonna be nervous. If anything, that wherever that is gonna make that nervous of you because of how confident you're gonna come through. That's funny because now I got SOS by Rihanna playing. All right, so this is like a past life card. That's 15, and this is 21. I'm not going to read the whole thing on that. I'm just going to read what the card says and then the description. Or like the little phrase for it. 10. Oh, that's 20. All right, wait, how did I pass 15? It's the Celtic mirror. It says, darkness is transformed into light. So you may have some type of Celtic connections. I mean, would you want me to read this? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages long. If you want me to read into it. If not, then I believe I'm done here. I don't, well, I wouldn't say I believe I'm done. Because if you have any questions, and now we can talk about it. You know, if you are comfortable with having this conversation. Because I know I probably was saying certain things, and I'm like, everything was like scattered. So if there's anything now that you would like to question me on, please feel free to question my reading. No, guess not. No questions? Or are we not still there? Was I talking too much? I put you to sleep? Because I don't know why it doesn't show me who's online. Are you still there? Love heard it? Or did you want me to read the... Because I've been waiting on a response. See? This is what happens when I talk too much. we not? Are we not there anymore? All right, well, then I guess I'm going to have to go now. Thank you again, Love Heard It, for stopping by. I appreciate this reading. I don't even know if can I send this to some? Oh, I don't even know who the fuck I'm talking to anymore. I'm talking to myself.